Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
We had a little debate last week. Can't say it was my best performance.
We love it, Joe. That's okay.
But ever since then, there's been a lot of speculation. What's Joe going to do? Is he going to stay in the race? Is he going to drop out? What's he going to do? Well, here's my answer. I am running and going to win again. Because
Oh, voters, who cares about them anymore? Who cares? What do the pundits think? Where are we on the hostage demand list? Has he done? He did fine in the Stephanopoulos interview. What's next? What else is next in bullying Joe Biden? What can we do to bully him out of the race, everyone? What? I've never hated everyone as much as I currently hate everyone. Everyone can go themselves with the ice planet Hoth without lube.
You probably hate some in this room.
No. You know what I thought of you is really your only concern ever is doing good radio. I must give you that as long as you are. And can I just say, Chris, I sense from social media and elsewhere, this has opened up a giant business opportunity for us.
Oh?
Do you know how many tweets there are? I'm only listening to Stephanie Miller now.
Yeah. Oh,
I've
yeah.
turned off mainstream media.
Uh-huh.
We welcome you. Come, run through fields of hopium with me. Oh, and you said people would like me to have a word with Rob Reiner because
Yes.
I control everyone in Hollywood.
He's an independent person with his own opinions.
I was just texting with him on Saturday.
Yes. He has his own opinions.
I texted him. There was a great meme of when Harry met Meg Ryan having an
Right.
orgasm and her mom
Right.
and his mom. And it just said, I'll have what the UK is having. And so I
Same.
said that.
And France.
And
France
yeah,
pulled it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the polls and shove them up your ass.
Oh gosh.
I was also texting to Lawrence O'Donnell, who pointed out that Dukakis was beating George H.W. Bush by 17 points in July. Mm-hmm. Okay, see, now you see America, you've upset Bonnie and Clyde. This is what the media wants. They want chaos. They're like, oh, this will be so exciting. Let's have complete chaos. Let's pass over the black lady if we're going to do this and make sure we piss off everybody. Mm-hmm. This is what should I be reading private text? Maybe not. Rob said,
God.
this is all about
no.
winning to save our democracy. If it's Biden, we're all in. If it's Kamala, we're all in. And I said, I'm so with you. I was for her in the primary. I'm all in. I have always said that. I was for her in the primary. She
Absolutely.
dropped out before California, so I voted for Elizabeth Warren, who I also love. That was a tough choice for me. And honestly, maybe I don't say this out loud, but my best case scenario has always been that Biden wins, and at some point of his choosing, he steps down and passes the torch to Kamala. So America can get used to a black lady president.
Yep.
Because A, she'll do a great job.
Yep.
B, she'll pick a great vice president. Mm-hmm. C, she will continue the great, Biden-Harris policies that got us here. I don't know what to say anymore, Jody. Do you have Jody's part of our conversation? Jody and I spoke on the phone yesterday. Was it half an hour? It was like
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was a half an hour of.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was it. And that was the other side. We said we're both in Maria Bamford's Love Song on the Coast now. We're, Don't mind.
Me.
She's just the greatest.
Yeah.
I've even started turning off the TV, except for my beloved Lawrence. We might have some very exciting Lawrence news. Hold that thought. Okay.
You've been threatening that for a while now.
It's new news.
Oh, is it new news?
Yeah.
Oh, something
Yeah.
has changed.
Oh, yes. It
Okay.
involves him flirting with Carol Burnett. It's a whole thing. Jody's the, pimp in the middle of that.
You broke out that card.
I didn't break out any card.
He wrote me back and said, I loved Carol. I said, Carol Burnett loves you. Jody sent your A block the night after the debate. And Carol wrote back, that was great. Mm-hmm. And he said, I've loved Carol Burnett much longer than she's loved me. Is she single? I'll sign a prenup.
Oh, God.
And so Jody sent that to Carol.
And she said, oh, that's so sweet and funny.
Yeah. You could have Lawrence O'Donnell as a stepdad.
Wow.
She's happily married.
Yes,
Thank you.
I have no shame. I'm flesh peddling Carol Burnett
Wow.
to get Lawrence O'Donnell to do a sexy liberal. All right. Not everyone peddles 91-year-old flesh. That's me. Shameless. American icon flesh. Oh, I got to hang out with Lily Tomlin this weekend. I should have
saw.
auctioned her off.
There you go.
Peddled that flesh.
Why not?
I should have auctioned her off for charity.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Well, what was that? What was that?
It's starting to feel inevitable, isn't it? I hate to say it. But I've never seen bullying like this. We were talking about
insane.
all right, you be Joe Biden, I'll be George Stephanopoulos. Rude Pundit points this out. It was what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of this. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Are you staying in the race?
Yeah, I am
yeah, but
staying.
do you feel like you're up to it?
I am.
Are you staying in the race?
Yes.
But why? But what if you don't win?
I can do it.
What do you know? What do you do? You
I'm the
feel
only
like
one
you
that's
have?
beaten him
No.
before.
Do you? Are
I
you
am
staying in the race? Okay.
That was pretty much. It was.
See here. Look, Chris. Look. A lot of times Chris doesn't even believe what he says. He's just doing it for ratings. Chris is he's a clicks and ratings magnet. It's good talk radio.
Look at how innocent he
Controversy,
looks.
everybody.
I'm waiting to hear what's coming.
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes we're going to disagree with our friends. I had to
course.
tweet at Carlos because Carlos was on his Westmore kick last week.
Sure.
And he tweeted, "Oh,
He has an opinion.
he's a veteran. He'll be more immune to everything." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, Republicans would never attack a veteran. Ask John Kerry."
Max Cleveland.
Did what Carlos say warrant that kind of attitude?
Yes. The Westmore's fantastic. Me, it's July. There is no answer other than the sitting vice president of the United States.
Right.
You are going to implode the Democratic Party if you. And oh my God, I love Carlos, but if Jody and I'm telling you, on the verge of Rovember, Chris, you felt the row rage even in this room. If I have to hear Kamala Harris is unlikable and I don't like
so
her
tired
laugh,
of that.
I'm going to lose my. Oh my
So
God,
tired of
Hillary, fill in. Oh my God, this is like a 26. You know what? I'm going to die mad about 2016, and now this is layered over already. I'm going to die mad about this no matter what happens. I'm going to die mad about all of it.
I was at a 4th of July party.
Uh-oh.
No.
kidding.
And, of course, this was a topic of conversation.
Yes.
As it was around the country. And I came up with the idea, what if Kamala Harris ran as president with Biden going as vice president so that Biden can serve as an advisory role, and then FEC rules would not kick in, so they
Right.
can use all the money
Right.
that they've already
Right.
collected.
Right, and as I said to Carlos, what if I had and Jennifer Garner married me? What about that? The fantasy football's driving me crazy. Here's our business opportunity. Get to all of it. It's just if you
21.
feel like you're the one taking crazy pills and it's not the convicted felon that might drop out, I can't really. I don't. How did we get here?
She's lost
It's too
it.
much. Suzanne said they're doing exactly what they did in the 2016 presidential race, providing wildly asymmetrical and inflammatory coverage of the one candidate running against Donald Trump. Oh my God, if I have to see that fat piece of traitorous trans fats in his stupid golf cart talking about my president and my vice president, oh my God, don't you just want to shut him up forever at the ballot box? Seriously. Joe Biden broken down up.
Even if he loses this time, he's not going to shut up.
No,
he
he's
proved
not.
this last time.
God.
He's not going to shut up until something happens.
You know what? Kamala's a prosecutor. She'll start using those executive orders to slap the Hannibal Lecter mask on him at least. That's legal. What is it? Everything's legal if the president does it now.
Yeah, it is.
Ball gag from Pulp Fiction.
Call him the Gimp.
I said this last week after the Supreme Court gave its decision. We need to start playing dirty with
She's not going to order a ball gag from Pulp Fiction.
Why not?
There are
Order a ball gag. You can do
liberal-
it now. It's an official capacity.
There are liberal wish lists, and then there are things that are constitutional. All right, I'm going to call everyone.
It's constitutional.
Technically, it is.
It is.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling!
Yeah.
Yes!
Do you know what Lily said? Lily said, "Shut up about that cake. Shut up about the Joe Biden dropping out cake." That's what she said. Okay. Yeah, we'll find it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm done. We have a- Oh my God, it's like a soap opera, right? It doesn't matter when you turn the TV on or off. Should Joe Biden drop out? Should Joe Biden drop out? Is Joe Biden dropping out? What are people saying? What? I get it. It's just, but I feel like we're a bunch of like gazelles. We're like getting spooked, by the mainstream media lion or whatever it is. And like, it's fear. And you never make good decisions based on fear. There's like this panic that like I feel like it's becoming a stampede now, right? I mean, it's and I get it. It's some people like Rob Reiner, Adam Schiff but at least he said what I've said too. Kamala Harris can win overwhelmingly. We can't give in to fear of racism and sexism. I don't know what to believe about polls now, but she does poll just as well or better than Biden. And by the way, Biden bounced back in a lot of polls. That's exactly what we said. It's just that's the problem. 8 polls say this, and then there's 2 that everybody freaks out over.
Right. And I like what Barbara Boxer said to the LA Times over the weekend. Give it 2 weeks. Give him 2 weeks to right the ship.
Right.
And she was all in on Feinstein when Feinstein was in obvious decline. Yeah. So I think Barbara Boxer is right.
Well, he is owed his own decision in a second. Not to get like. Right. And by the way, to disrespect the millions of us who voted for him in the primary. Not me. I voted for him. But anyway, my point.
No, I mean this primary.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
I voted for him in this primary.
Yeah, Ted Lieu warned people not to believe everything or read after he was forced in an I report that he called for Biden to step out on a private call. He did not. They posted a picture of him. He said, the below is a super cool picture. However, the story's completely wrong. I never spoke at the House Democrats meeting today, not a single word. He was on the call, but just listened. So I don't, and I'm not even sure. I didn't see exactly what did Adam Schiff said. He thinks he's not sure if the Stephanopoulos interview quieted people. Like,
right.
I honestly, like, what did I say Friday? Are we to Jack Palin's one-arm push-ups? Like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
He was great. And by the way, I can speak to Madison, Wisconsin crowds. He was fantastic. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, I would see he would have to be superhuman for the next 4 months. He could never,
Sleep.
Right. Never stumble. Never, oh my God. What if he stutters? What, people put him under an electron microscope.
Way more than they do with Donald.
Thank you. The felon. I feel like I'm okay. Oh, this reminded me of Bob Seska's. Do we have this? 20. Speaking of doing West Wing fan fiction about what we do now or blah, blah, blah. It's just, this was Ron Silver. But just talking about, Democrats being scared in general.
I am tired of working for candidates who make me think I should be embarrassed to believe what I believe, Sam. I'm tired of getting them elected. We all need some therapy. Because somebody came along and said liberal means soft on crime, soft on drugs, soft on communism, soft on defense, and we're going to tax you back to the Stone Age because people shouldn't have to go to work if they don't want to. And instead of saying, well, excuse me, you right-wing, reactionary, xenophobic, homophobic, anti-education, anti-choice, pro-gun, leave it to beaver trip back to the 50s, we cowered in the corner and said, please, don't hurt me. No more.
Right. And if you think whoever the candidate is, they're going to not disembowel, and then it'll go to, Biden should have dropped out. Oh my God, what did Democrats do?
Yep.
Like, oh my God, look at this poll with Kamala or whatever, right? I mean, it's all right. We're just going to be playing. We found it. We found the Jack Wagon commercial.
Jack Wagon.
Okay. Call everybody a Jack Wagon. Shut up, you Jack. You're all Jack Wagons.
You are invited to Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour. It's the political comedy event of the year, and it's coming to a city near you. Join Stephanie Miller, the queen of progressive talk radio, along with Hal Sparks, John Fugelsang, and the comedy duo Frangela, mocking all the fascists and trolls for a tour that is hilarious, inspiring, and deeply offensive to just the right people. It's an all-new tour with all new guests and a side-splitting evening of stand-up. Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour.